Aging well is my favorite subject. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So for the last 10 years, maybe more, I've been consciously aware of creating a skincare program, morning and night, that works for me. It has to be easy, quick, affordable, and effective. Maybe I could look better, but I'm contented that I have a routine that works for me. It's easy, which is why I'm consistent. Consistency, I think, is the name of the game. No item in my skincare routine is more than $25-ish. I'm not someone who's willing to spend hundreds of dollars on the most exclusive, luxurious moisturizer. I'm just not willing to do that. I look for ingredients. I try to keep up to date on research. I'm open to US products as well as products that come from overseas. I lived in Asia for quite a while, so I'm very aware how effective Korean skincare is. And as a result, I'm very excited to try it. My short list has evolved over time. So today I'm gonna share with you the skincare that I use today. And then at the very end, I'm showing you the tools that I use pretty religiously. I believe in them. I've had them all for quite a long time. I'll be including timestamps. So if there's a particular product you're interested in, or if there's a particular tool that you're interested in, feel free to jump right to that. With that, let's get started. This is without a doubt the product that's been in my skincare routine the longest. I've been using this ever since I can remember. It's called CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. It's for normal to dry skin. It doesn't foam. It's very lightweight. It doesn't sting. It's really juicy. It has lots of ceramides and hyaluronic acid. It's easy. It's lightweight. It's been my forever go-to. This next product is a milky toner, which for me is the newest item that I've added to my arsenal. It's milky and lightweight, and it's designed to brighten the skin and reduce dullness. I love it. The only negative I would put out as a warning is it says in the documentation, I think, that it's fragrance-free, but I don't think it is. I think it has a low-grade fragrance. So if you're someone that's allergic to fragrance rather than just doesn't love fragrance, this product is definitely not for you. It is 99.2% pure glutathione, which improves radiance, reduces hyperpigmentation, and fights dullness. In addition, it has 6 different kinds of peptides to strengthen the skin barrier. That, in my opinion, makes this a product worth trying. I have found it to be very pleasant to use. I was a little worried this product would make my end result very sticky or maybe a little bit too shiny. It did not. I'm enjoying it. The next item I apply is vitamin C. I suppose if I had to tell you that there were only 2 products you really need in the morning, this would be one of the 2. The other, of course, would be your sunscreen. Vitamin C is effective. It boosts collagen. It brightens the skin. It helps to fade dark spots. And I had terrible acne as a teenager. So I have lots of acne, post-acne marks on my skin. It has very effectively faded them. Maybe it's even removed some of them. I love it, and I love this one in particular. The brand is timeless. It's an American small batch company. This particular vitamin C is 20% vitamin C with ferulic acid and vitamin E. Ferulic acid and vitamin E boost its effectiveness. The active ingredient in this that's so powerful is L-ascorbic acid. That's what they talk about when they say 10 to 20% vitamin C. I've been using it for a very long time. So I use 20% vitamin C every morning. But if you were starting at anew, you would probably start at the 10% level, and you wouldn't use it every morning. Maybe you'd use it 3 times a week. And then slowly, slowly, slowly build up to make sure that your skin is comfortable with it. It's very affordable for a very good quality L-ascorbic acid. Love it. The next 3 products, they would be for me the nice to have, not the need to have. I love these. I love the way they feel on my skin, and I've loved the outcome. But I would say they're not necessary for everyone. So I'll tell you why I like them and why I find them effective for my specific skin needs. The first is a Korean brand that I love, which is Skin 1004. I love this brand. I love the quality of the ingredients. I love the way it feels on my skin. This particular one, which is called Madagascar Centella, is a pore control, pore care. So its purpose is to minimize enlarged pores and post-acne marks, both of which I have plentiful. I have many of these. I love the way it's applied. I love the fact that it doesn't feel sticky. And I love the fact that you get a very large bottle for a very small price. I use it not only on my face, but also my neck and my hands. That is my common theme. I put everything everywhere. I believe that your hands and your neck give you away so far as your number first. So I indulge as much as my skin as I possibly can. The active compound ingredients are metacasiotide, azoticoside, and azelaic acid. The product is fragrance-free. I find my skin was easily tolerated to it. It's not sticky. I find it's calming. It reduces any redness that I may have. And it generally just is repairing my skin barrier. And I love that. Serum is the one that I've been using the longest. It's the first serum that I added to my morning routine. It's another product from Timeless, and it's their coenzyme Q10 serum. And coenzyme Q10 is a very powerful, naturally occurring antioxidant that energizes our skin cells to rebuild collagen and elastin. Anything that helps our body recreate as much collagen as possible. So I have found this to be a very effective, very easy to use. Love Timeless. I added this next product to my regimen because it's a very famous brand, Celemax, a Korean brand, and because it focuses on pore minimizing and dark spot minimizing. And I've come to love it so much that some mornings, if my skin isn't needing a lot of moisturizer, I actually use this as my moisturizer. So I love it. Has some fantastic products. It has 5% niacinamide, 5% tranexamic acid, and 1% melazaro. Really potent, really great, comprehensive active ingredients, all proven ingredients. In this little tube, I think, is a lot of power to look after my dark spots and my pores. Aging well is my favorite subject. If you're enjoying this video, if you're finding it useful, please give it a like, and we would love it if you would subscribe to the channel to join our very kind community so that you'll receive more videos just like this. This next product I really love, and I was very surprised to be so happy with it. As you've probably noticed on the screen, I have milia around my eyes. I've inherited it, my father has it. It's just a thing we get with age. Because of the milia, I don't put any thick eye cream around my eyes because I find it just promotes the creation of the milia. But this eye cream from Skin 1004, the Korean brand, has as one of its ingredient bakuchiol, which is a vegan retinol, which I find to be effective but gentle. It seems to have a calming effect around my eye area. It seems to be rich and yet light. It spreads evenly, it absorbs easily, and I find it doesn't leave a greasy residue. So when I go to put my concealer on after I've used this, I find it goes on nicely and it stays in place. It's lightweight, but it's not watery. I really do find that it's the Goldilocks, for me, eye cream. So I've been very, very happy with it. So happy with it that I tend to use it in the morning and at night. My next product is what I would call my summertime moisturizer. I have combination skin, so I am never somebody who's going to use super rich moisturizer. Instead, I go from the wintertime where I use a moisturizer that's light rich to something that's very light in the spring and summer. And for me, this Centella, it's Haru Wonder Centella Phyto and 5 Peptide Concentrate Moisturizer is the one that I enjoy in the spring and the summer. It's a Korean brand. It is packed full of great active ingredients. It's inexpensive. I like the way it feels. It doesn't feel greasy to me. It just feels lovely and light. It absorbs readily. I easily put it on my face, my neck, and the back of my hands. I learned about this brand because of their sunscreen, which I absolutely adore. If you were to go on the Haru website, you would notice that there are quite a few moisturizers, some much more rich than this one. This is the one that I would recommend for spring and summer if you, like me, have combination skin. Haru Black Rice Moisture Daily Sunscreen SPF 50 is my favorite. I love it because it has 0 white cast. I am not somebody who likes to have a sunscreen that has any color to it. I like having an invisible sunscreen. And then if I want to wear concealer or a tiny bit of foundation or whatever, I'm happy to do that. But for me, the very last, always, every day, I never miss it. If I have a chance, I put it on more than once during the day, is this beautiful matte finished sunscreen. It is not only amazing at shielding us from the aging effects of the UVB and UVA, but also it can protect us from the blue light from those of us that sit in front of a computer screen. I love that. It's very reasonably priced. It's unscented. When I put it on, I never feel it. I never have any white cast problems. I love it. I'm now going to move into the 3 devices that I have used for a long time, and I plan on continuing to use because I believe they're effective. Easy to use and effective. That's my motto. So I'm going to begin with Omnilux and the red light mask. And this is what it looks like. You've no doubt seen it. I've owned mine for more than 2 years. Because of my channel, I will disclose, full disclosure, they sent me a new one, which I have not needed to open yet, but I'll keep it in case my old reliable here dies. But I love Omnilux and I've used it for a very long time. I love it because it has red and near infrared technology, which is clinically proven to boost collagen. Of the 3 devices, the most clinical data available is with regards to red light. I love the fact that it's flexible. It bends when you put it on your face. I find that really easy and comfortable. I also love the fact that it lies flat. So if I'm traveling and I want to take it with me, which I often do, it's easy to do that. It's comfortable. It only takes 10 minutes. I use it virtually every day. Of the 3 devices, it is the device that I use the most frequently. It is expensive. I do have a 10% code that I'll put on the screen now, and I'll also put it in the description box below. But of the range of red light devices that are out there, it's not the most expensive. In terms of its cost per day, it's very inexpensive. Next is the near light laser. This is the precision laser. It has a small opening, and I use it exclusively around my eyes. I use it every other day, certainly not every day. The laser technology is advanced and it's clinically proven. And I've definitely seen results around my eyes. I believe that my eyes have tightened somewhat, but I also believe that it's cumulative. So I will continue using it, not because I'm expecting enormous improvement, but hopefully because I'm slowing down the accumulation of the lines and wrinkles. It is slightly painful. There's the ability to make it more or less strong. I always put it on the super strong, which is the 5 lines, but I'm accustomed to it. And it's not for a very long period of time. It's rather quick. And as I said, I only do it around here on the upper eye and then down on the lower eye. And of course, both eyes. I like it and I will continue to use it because I believe, for me, it's effective. The last device that I use, but in no way least, I am a big fan of the Trinity NuFace. It is a microcurrent facial toning device, and the results are only temporary. I know that. So I will always use this device on my face, and then with this little device that I switch out for around my eye area. I use NuFace always before I film, and certainly before we go out or we have an event. I believe that the change in the lifted look of my eyes and my face is noticeable. I prefer the way my face looks after I have used the device than it did before. Even if it only lasts a few hours, I think it's worth the very short time it takes me to use this device. I use this round barreled on my chin line, I use it on my cheeks, and I use it on my forehead. And I do it for a few minutes. Then I change off this accessory and I put on the accessory that I use around my eyes. And I would use it this way, and then I would use it to hold the brow, to lift the brow area. I find it is very noticeable to me. I believe my face looks so much tighter and lifted after using the device. So I am a very big fan. That is what I do in the morning to try to optimize what ingredients and what technology is available to help me look my very best. That's it for me. Do let me know if you found this Aging Well is My Favorite Subject video. Of course, we only looked at my morning routine. Let me know if you'd be interested in my doing my skincare ritual that I do in the evening. I'd be happy to share it in a separate video. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're well. And I hope you're getting up, getting dressed, feeling great, and being happy. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.